Alright class, today we are going to learn how to set up our Google site. So first of all, we are simply going to go to sites.google.com. Alright, if you do not already have a Google Sites account, you're going to need to click on this button right up here that says sign up. Okay, going to need a current email address. If we have our school email addresses up and running, you will use that, and that will be already a Google account, so that'll work good because it'll integrate all your information together. You will choose a password, has to be at least 8 characters long. Do not unclick this button right here that says stay signed in. You do not want the students coming behind you on our computers. If it's your home computer, you can stay signed in. But at these school computers, you do not want to stay signed in. So everything else here is pretty straightforward. You go through the account creation process here, and that will get you initially set up. Alright class, we are now created our account. We have logged in. We are going to create our first page here. And notice I've already got a bunch filled up here. These are former students from my astronomy class that have shared pages, and a few from grad school, so on and so forth. But normally you will not have all this in here. You will probably have one site for the time being. But let's go ahead and hit that create button. And notice we have got several options. Got some really nice templates. However, I find these a bit overwhelming. So let's go ahead and start with a blank template. Let's name our page HAP underscore, or HAP space, last name, first name, and then you've got to type in this little security thing so we can convince the computer here that we are a human being. Not normally be there. It's going to be your actual last name and first name is what you're going to do on this. Now, basic editing. If to type in things into this page, notice right now I can click all over and I'm typing right now. It's not going to let me type anything. If I actually want to do any changes to this first page here whatsoever, I'm going to click the edit page button here. And now I can type. It pretty much works just like a basic word processor. You've got your basic word processing tools up here. If you wanted to insert a hyperlink, that is there available. So we just type what we're going to type, and then we hit save. Notice that is there. This is where we are going to fill up. This is our home page. We will fill from there. However, next thing we want to actually do, we are going to create our Learning Reflections page. So let's go ahead and hit this new page button up here. Type in the title. I want this page to be Reflections. Now we are going to change this to an announcement page. This gives us more of a blog type format, top level. So let's put it at the top level. This is probably going to be our most important page here. And let's go ahead and hit create. It's going to take a second. Now notice Reflections is our first page. This, on each project, each reading assignment, or each activity that we do, you will be asked to post a reflection for the day. So from here on out, we can simply hit the new post button, and we will title it with the appropriate date. And title it for the assignment to be a little bit more specific. So at this point in time, we would simply begin typing about what we learned. And I will leave that up to you. I'm not going to spoon feed you that, but we do want plenty of content there. Now notice we hit save, and that would be where where that would appear. Notice it also gave us under that, it is going to list our recent blog post. Remember that we do want to keep these clean. I do not mind a bit of humor from time to time, but it must be clean humor. I will be subscribed to these. I will be checking up on what you are posting. So let's make sure that we keep this appropriate for all audiences. All right, next stop, let's go back to our home page. So let's go ahead and hit home there. That message should not pop up when you had a saved draft earlier. Let's go ahead and edit that. And let's change that to an About Me page. All right, things I would like for you to cover in this About Me page. I would like to for you to cover your name, graduation date, explain why you took this class. So, or what is our educational goal? What do you want to be when you grow up? Now also notice, let's go here, we can actually change the font colors, change the font sizes, so on and so forth. Now go up to the format here, you can actually place a heading 2 on each one of these, so format, heading 2. So what this is, this gives us a nice organization here to the web page. We want to make a scannable document. So we want the reader to be able to quickly scan what our information is that they are looking for. Alright, so I'd want you to continue on and let's do the college that we plan to attend as our next heading. And once again, let's go with that heading 2. And let's do our major, and we can make that a subheading 3, so on and so forth. I'll give you the full details on what I want on this About Me page, but you see the basic layout, basically how to format that stuff going through here. But you will have the full details in your assignment handout. So once again, we are done with this for right now. We're going to hit save. And notice that we no longer have home up here. We have an About Me page. Now, as a quick note on this About Me page, we will not be posting photographs unless you get that signed permission slip that will also be distributed in class to do so. So in order, you will lose points if you have a photograph without a signed permission slip. That's one of our school policies, or it used to be a policy. We're going to go ahead and adhere to it. They haven't said anything about it now here lately, but we are going to adhere to that policy of, in order for you to publicize yourself, got to have permission from your parent. Alright, so this concludes our first tutorial on how to set up your Google site, However, I do challenge you to get out there and do some independent reading. See what little tweaks and advancements you can make, and just get out there, play with it, and have fun. Let's get this. See if you can come up with a original organization, or you could possibly choose to tinker with one of the templates. However, I do warn you, if you do choose some of the templates, they are a bit foreign. I found some of their instructions to not quite be updated, but it's really a good learning process to get in there with this technology and see what we can do, see what we can learn to comprehend on our own. But I will be back with some tutorials in the future addressing the next upcoming assignments, such as your chapter summaries after the reflections, what is required on those after a reading assignment, and then additionally adding our research pages for our disease, disorder, and condition research once we get into the actual organ systems. Alright, so that wraps it up, and y'all go home, play with this, and try to have a good time with it.